Welcome back. As we rejoin the ocean-bound convoy upon their arrival at the Drakensberg Sun, it's been a long journey for many of the older cars and their occupants, who are undoubtedly looking forward to sitting back and relaxing before the Christmas in July themed dinner. The views were quite spectacular, and the hosts were on point with all their arrangements. A few competitors got lost along the way, and one car had a slight problem, but luckily no one broke down, and most of the teams made it to the hotel in good form.
We left this morning from Johannesburg and we're now here at the Drakensberg Sun. We had a nice trip. The roads were mostly good, and those that wasn't good, there was a good road map that could show us where's the potholes. And yeah, we're now busy unpacking. Right, yes, Toyota has built this thing with this little boot at the front. They call it a midship roundabout. So at least you got a spare wheel in your
Hi guys, my name is Danny Madre. I'm from Kailami in Midrand. This is my second time that I'm joining this event. The event is well coordinated. We started off at Primrose, Germiston for a nice breakfast. We had a convoy of over 31 vehicles. It was a nice drive from Johannesburg right here to Drakensberg Sun. The coordinators did a fantastic work thus far, and we're going to have a celebration tonight at Drakensberg Sun.
Now I'm going to say good afternoon, of course, because we have arrived in Drakensberg. All 31 vehicles arrived well. One had a little problem, but it was sorted out in Pieterstein. And we are at the car park. As you can see, this whole group of motor cars on my left here, and they're still busy branding. These are the two guests that arrived from another province and decided to come straight to this hotel. So they never joined us from Johannesburg. And we're looking forward to tonight's dinner. There is a theme. It's not that cold in the Drakensberg, but we're going to have Christmas in July. And we'll tell you all about it later.
Not surprisingly, all of the participants went out of their way to dress up for the first themed evening of the rally. Theme-dressed evenings are a hallmark of these events and create fun and excitement after a long day of driving. And wouldn't you know, Father and Mother Christmas also joined in the festivities. Another objective of the rally is to give back to the community, and in this regard, a special thanks goes out to Karcher for their continued support every year. Participants could purchase raffle tickets to win a Karcher machine, with the proceeds of the raffle going to charity. With that, it was time to top up the tanks with some delicious food and show appreciation to the team who put this evening together.
Cameron was the lady that put this all together, from the meal right through to the lights, to the decor. Cameron, congratulations, you and your team. Liquid Body has blessed us with some nice goodies there.
Yeah, good evening everybody. Thank you very, very much for the gift, Antonio. Thank you to and Sadie as well for putting all of this together, and of course thank you to each and every one of you for making this trip, for discovering our property. I hope you guys are on quite a long journey. You've got other properties to go to. So enjoy your road trip, and I really thank you for coming to my property and making me part of your tour.
On day 2, the teams had a later start than the previous day. The organisers knew the competitors would appreciate sleeping in a bit late after a festive evening. The day started with a scrumptious breakfast and another driver's briefing, where the competitors were given their new road books and informed of possible obstacles along the way. Then it was time to set off to Richards Bay via Winterton and passing through the grey town en route. Let's see what lies ahead for our participants.
Morning again, and today we have an interesting day. It's not as fast as yesterday. Fast only becomes when you start using highways and long stretches. This one's a bit more of a windy.
Once everyone has been thoroughly briefed, Car 00 starts ahead of the platoon by leaving a few minutes earlier to ensure that they are notified of any obstacles on the route. On the way, numerous pit stops are usually demarcated by Nkomazi fuel or other valued sponsor flags. If the car is in order and the driver is happy to continue their stint behind the wheel, these checkpoints serve as a stop and go only. But for many teams, the laybys offer a perfect opportunity for a driver change. These rallies give classic car enthusiasts a chance to enjoy the lovely scenery that Southern Africa has to offer. Because the routes only follow secondary roads, participants also get to support local communities along the way.
Fantastic, nice drive, scenic, beautiful weather, and looking forward to our Indian dinner.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the dinner. I'm looking forward to the evening and the sea and Richards Bay and then heading off to Maputo tomorrow.
After a beautiful day of driving through the stunning landscape of rural KwaZulu-Natal, the teams arrived in Richards Bay, thankfully without incident. There was one last briefing for the day before heading out for Indian cuisine at Saffron Curries in town. The third and final day of the rally was bound to be eventful, with competitors crossing the Mozambican border before embarking on the last leg to Maputo. That's coming up after the break.